Hello everyone, welcome back to most likely our final video here for our first playthrough of Rogue versus the Dragon's Cave. We're in the middle of trying to beat this force wall here. Kind of rolled up pretty poorly here. I think the only way I'm going to be able to turn this around is by using a potion and rolling 3 more blue dice as the potion's ability. And that definitely helps. So I can fill that up per its requirement, that per its requirement, and we'll see if we can do this. That's 10, 14, we can blast through it. And we are going to use it as our final item. And we will reset. If you hear a cat in the background, it's our cat. She likes to meow every so often. So we get 5 blue. We'll spend 2 time against our final one. And I'm definitely going to go after this one. And we're going to try to decipher it. It's a rune puzzle. It's going to give us a potion. Actually, it cannot give us the potion because we already have this potion, so we can't get it again. But we're still going to decipher it to at least get that combat. So we'll have to spend 2 time, and we will roll. Not great. So let's see, we need to fill in that and that. So I want to use Lucky Familiar to reroll this 1, and it's a 2. So not a whole lot better there. So we can fill this. We will get 1 wound. We get it, and we will replace our beetle, which will go to our experience, so we'll have 3 experience now. I'm just going to trade 1 out for 3. And then that will go there. So we will reset our dice here. I'm going to reset these items as well. As you can tell, they can kind of get a little wild if you're not careful. We will reset our dice. So I get 4 yellows, 4 blues, and 4 pinks. So now what will happen is we will flip this over and face the dragon. So he will have 2 shield pinks, and then we have to fill all these up. And then if you notice these skulls here, that means if we fill those, we can damage him, and he has 6 health, and a heroic dice cannot be placed on those damage boxes to him. So that will go there. So the dungeon no longer matters anymore. We have no potions, so all that matters is him. So I'm going to focus in a little bit more here. Right there. Alright, so, and we cannot use Daring Gamble anymore. So we just get the dice that we get and see if our skills and items are good enough to defeat the dragon. And this is not a good start. So I'm just going to go ahead and start Crushing Blow here. Dexterity for another 6. I'm going to use, let's see, 1, 3, 5. So we have those. So we have our requirement of filling up those 2 yellow 5s, or pink 5s. And we can damage him with that. Let's see. 6. Then what we're going to do here is we're going to trade out these two for Heroic 1. And we're going to use that to do Backstab to roll 2 more yellows. Oh my goodness. So this is where potions are really nice if you can save them, because we have a potion to reroll all of our 1s and 2s, but we no longer have those. So let's see if we can fill in yellow here, or combat real quick. So you have 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15. We will use Lucky Familiar to re-roll this 1. Alright, so that's a 5, so that's good. So now we have 6, that was a 6, so that's 12, 14, 16, 17 there. So we have 17 to fill that. We're obviously short on blue, but we can hurt him there. So what's going to happen is we are going to take 5 health, 5 damage, 3, 4, 5. So we have 7, and we have, what is our health? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we cannot take any more damage, but the dragon will take 2 damage. So what will happen is we will reset our dice here. Make sure I have the correct amount for each. Alright, and then we will re-roll them again for round 2. Alright, a lot better this time. So we have our pinks there. Blue there. So, let's see. If I decided to raise this 4 to a 5, you could fill that and that and that right there. That's by, I'm going to use Dexterity to get a pink 6 to fill that up. So those are good. Pink is good. I can use my other pink to roll 2 more yellows. That's a 6 and a 4, so those are good. I'm going to use this 2 to get a yellow 6 for Crushing Blow. So I have not yet used Lucky Familiar. So we have 18 with the damage there. And then we are going to use Lucky Familiar to re-roll this blue 1. That's a 3. And then we'll trade those for Heroic 4. So now we have, let's see, what do we got here? 8, 11, 17, right there. The only problem is the blue 6. So because we did not fill in the blue 6, we get 1 damage, which is going to then kill us, because we have 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and we have 8 damage. So the dragon defeats us in the second round. If we survive that, if we have 1 more health, he would have gotten 2 more damage, so we still would have had to attack him again get a decent roll out of all this and try to beat them and still live. So that's not a bad turn. Really good, strong playthrough for the first one without any abilities. So what we do here is, so we have the hero as the rogue, and so solo there. So when we go through any dungeon and completed a floor, we can fill in these green circles. If we go through a medium hard difficulty, we can fill in the squares, and then hard only, which is the 3 stars, are these star ones, red ones there. So completed a floor, we completed 3 floors, so we can mark off 3 points there. We leveled up twice. To do that, we did not defeat a boss, so we cannot do that. But let me make sure I do this correctly here. Because the challenge that we did was we did not start the game with 2 extra experience or not another potion as stated here in the rule book. We started at veteran. We can gain 2 extra check marks if we reach the boss, which we did. So that means we can check off 2 more, and we'll go right there. So now for our next playthrough, we have this ability, which is we can start each game with any one basic skill. The basic skills are right here. So increase one of your dice by 1, gain 4 of any type, increase another of your dice by this dice value, I like it a lot with that pink die there, and gain a yellow or a pink die of the whatever you used for the blue die. And there's 2 cards of these, so if you play cooperative. So that is 1 deck dungeon against the dragon. What I like to do is write down on the back of how far we went, what the level that we had, and how many rounds it took to either defeat him or be defeated by the monster. So thank you so much. I hope you appreciate it, and look forward to doing more dungeon crawls with 1 deck dungeon. So stay tuned till next time. Thank you.